Leo, welcome back. Or welcome if this is your first visit. This is Crow Indigo Tarot, and we are going to be doing your weekly read for Leo placement Sun, Moon, or Rising, and it is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, don't try to force the fit, folks. It is just not your energy I'm picking up on, and maybe there's another reader on YouTube that has picked up on your energy this week, so check them out. We're going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot. We're just going to do about 6 cards today for Leo for the week. Just need 3 more. 3 more cards for Leo. Alright, that's a lot of cards. Pull those back in. More. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what we have for you, Leo. We'll also pull a lot of reversals today. We will also pull one of the Enchanted Map Oracle cards to end. And because people often wonder, and I don't want you to be distracted, I burnt my finger, and the only Band-Aid I had was from my son's room. So it is turtle power. That's what we've got today, folks. Okay, that's what the Band-Aid says. Don't let that distract you from the wisdom being provided from Spirit for you for your week, Leo. 4 of Wands in reverse. What do we have there? You have maybe some conflicts at home. There could be a move happening. You may be in transition between one home and another. You may be having some trouble getting help with the move there. It kind of feels like you're not getting the support you need for this move, for this transitory period. If you're not moving, there could be something shifting in your house, a new family member, a new roommate. There could be something about the stability of home that is changing. The 10 of Cups in reverse is, can be a sign of a broken family, okay? It can be a sense of domestic disharmony. So these 2 cards are actually going together fairly well as a start. Whoever I'm picking up on, there could be a couple that's separating, someone is moving out. It could be that you're just fighting and you're for the first time realizing that there's a possibility that this relationship might end. It could be a sense that there's been a big disappointment in the relationship, whether it's a marriage or roommates, partners, even siblings who live together as adults. There's something has happened and it's broken the trust between the members of this family. And that's kind of all-consuming as far as your week goes, because when we're not right emotionally, when we don't feel like our connections with those we care about are solid, it really affects everything. It makes it hard to focus on work or projects or personal interests. The King of Wands coming in next is bringing an energy of seeing the big picture. So although there are some challenges right now, you feel like you can overcome them. You feel like this disharmony and this broken aspect of this connection, of this home situation, you feel like you feel hopeful that you have the skills and the connection is strong enough that you can break through this challenge, that you can overcome this challenge and get things sorted, get back on the right page with one another. You are angry, though. Someone in the household is angry about something, and there could be some unkind words. There's a little bit of recklessness in the communication in the household right now, and you're not feeling particularly joyful. There's tension. I mean, that's not surprising given what we see up here, where folks aren't getting along. Something has happened. The trust has been broken. I know this isn't going to relate to, this won't pertain to many of you probably, I hope not anyway, watching the video this week, but this is the energy I'm picking up on. There's people that live together, there's been some sort of event, experience, conversation that has led to some broken trust. There is the real possibility of things breaking down, someone moving out, maybe a relationship ending. You do feel hopeful that you have the skills to overcome the challenge here, but there is anger, and the joy has gone out of this environment right now. That doesn't mean it won't come back. I don't want to say that, but right now there's sadness and some negativity that I'm feeling. The anger, the negativity, and with the Ten of Wands coming in last, that's actually feels like part of the problem here is that you're burnt out. You, the person that you're having the challenges with, life has been very stressful. You've both been very busy. You've had a lot of responsibilities, and it's making it very hard for you to have a calm, rational conversation about what's going on. This is a big part of what has led to the challenges you're facing, whether, you know, someone had an extramarital affair because they were stressed with the responsibilities of being the breadwinner, and they thought they would go have some fun somewhere else, and that might be, you know, no strings attached, no problem, but they failed to take into account the fact that it would break a really important trust here if the other person found out. And I think that that's not the case for all of you. That may be one of the cases here. It could be that there are roommates and one of them invited somebody into the space that didn't feel safe to the other roommates. And so the other roommates are really, you being one of them, maybe you feel sort of like your space was violated, and there's anger about that. And it could be just that, you know, everybody has been overburdened, burnt out, not communicating well. Because when we are under stress, our communication skills are different than they are when we're our best selves. And I feel like if you can just get the conversation going here, leave the anger, leave the negativity, leave the defensiveness at the door, and sit down and have a conversation, then I think this hopefulness about working things out is you know, spot on. But there needs to be a willingness on the part of both sides, or all of the parties, if it's a roommate situation, to actually sit down and try to rebuild a trust that's been broken. Wow, so not the best, you know, not the funnest week, I don't think, for you Leos out there that this applies to. Let's just take one of the Enchanted map oracle cards and get a little guidance here, further guidance for you. Number 16, Rescue, is your card. I'm going to look that up in the book for you. Number 16 could be relevant for some of you. 6 and 1 together is 7, and that is a number of persistence and individuality. So being persistent in your individuality, being taking ownership of your stuff, essentially, you know, being sure to be authentically yourself. And it could be an issues around boundaries there as well. But there's definitely an air of tenacity, you know, sticking with it, really making an effort as well in the number 7. Number 16, Rescue. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. So that may be relevant to some of you if you felt like your home space, your secure, safe space, has been violated by somebody bringing another person or outside energies into your space. Safety is within you, and if you are connecting to your divine and asking for assistance in your life, then it will be provided to you, is the general message. So you have a big thing to deal with this week, but you're not alone in it, and you do have a reason to feel hopeful there about finding a good resolution. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I am most honored and appreciative. And I hope that you get through this week, weather this week, and see some light at the end of the tunnel on this one, Leo. I think that's it. I'll see you next time. Blessings.